Hey there. My name is Michael Ross Albert. I am a Toronto based playwright, and I am currently quarantining in my childhood home in North York. I have been spending a lot of time in this wood paneled basement, which is actually the room in which I started writing plays when I was a teenager. Um, and while I've been here stuck, I've been working on a new piece. It is a full length play called A Little Closer. I had planned to workshop this piece with members of the Howland Company. They're a Toronto based actor run theater company. And due to the uncertainty whether or not we would be able to actually proceed with the workshop in the fall as we were planning on doing, we moved the workshop of the play entirely online, which meant that over the past week or so, I've been working on touching up the script. This is where I've been writing. This is my writing toque to hide my horrible haircut or lack thereof. Um, I make a book, a little journal or a notebook for each play that I'm working on with notes throughout the read, and I've been incorporating notes from old drafts to make this newest version as strong as possible. And I'm going to read a bit from it. This is a play about a professional cuddler. He's a man in his late 20s, early 30s, and he's trying to change his life by cuddling strangers. And this is a little monologue of his. Honestly, I hear you. Spend 5 minutes on Earth these days. Try not to be cynical. But I've been trying to change my perspective. I don't want to sound pretentious. It's a thing I've been doing. I spent a lot of time feeling sorry for myself, and frankly, that just got so boring. I thought I need to find something more interesting than feeling shitty all the time. Obviously, this isn't a catch all solution, and there are things you are dealing with specifically that I've never had to. So don't, take this as gospel or anything. But I thought that by trying to live more purposefully, with more positivity, to try and find the good in people and not dwell on what makes everything so hard to handle, I thought that maybe everything would just be more fun. Remember when things were fun? So that's what I'm trying to do. Even though it's lame and obnoxious, I'm trying to see everything I've encountered out there in the world, like conversations I've overheard in languages I don't understand, or the times I've gotten lost in my own city trying to walk home a different way. All of those things have been part of this adventure I'm on. I didn't have that attitude before I started doing these cuddling sessions. I didn't have journeys or adventures or a reason to get out of bed, even. But doing this, making connections with people, I've learned that sometimes the greatest, the most amazing journeys you're ever going to go on are the ones that bring you even just a little closer to another person. Like this. Sorry, I lay back down so you could talk more, and I ended up being the one rambling. That's this monologue. um, Thanks for listening. I have some questions to answer. How is art helping me get through this difficult time? My days lately are filled with art, either through movies I'm watching on Netflix, through streaming performances that friends of mine are putting on. My inbox is full of writers sharing work that they have been working on since this social distancing began. So I am inundated with art, and it is a really welcome distraction from bad news. My favorite part of my neighborhood, I am in North York near the Don River, and I have been taking walks in nature, watching little rabbits run across the path or different birds. Yesterday I watched a woodpecker for like 4 minutes. It's been great to spend time in a much quieter, more chill environment. And what would I like to share with people during this challenging time? Is a I guess as much positivity as I can. We're all we're all in this together. We're all feeling the effects of it in one way or another. And I think that a universal experience like this will ultimately help bind people to one another and strengthen the community. So I'm sharing a message of cautious optimism. Thanks very much.